Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody who's watching, anybody who's watching. Today is a wonderful, beautiful day. I did not want to get out the bed this morning. So this video is coming from a struggle place because I did not want to get up. But I'm grateful to God that He woke me up this morning. And so now I am up and I'm ready to stretch it out. I'm going to do it very briefly. Just a few bed stretches. I pop a lot, y'all, so forgive me. All right. So we shall begin our meditation. But before we begin, let us confess and repent of all of our sins. I was a pretty good girl yesterday. Still can always have a place. Don't ever look at yourself and say, I didn't do any sin today. No, your thoughts might have been off. You might not have followed that quickening of the Holy Spirit in you that told you to do A, B, C, D. Your mind could have been focused on something else while we were supposed to be in worship. That was one of my things, is keeping my mind focused, because you're human, so other thoughts come into your mind, and you don't beat yourself up, but you look and say, I don't have it all together. And that humility keeps us in a space where we can seek God for wisdom and seek God to build our faith and increase our trust in Him. One thing my pastor, my daddy, my bishop taught us is that when you are seeking to trust God and when you are seeking wisdom, you have to come in humility. And a lot of people say the word humility and throw it around. It doesn't mean to think of yourself as less than, like a comparison scale, but to know that I'm a good individual. I'm striving, if that's you. I'm striving every day, but I don't get it all right all the time. And I don't have all the answers. And I never will have all the answers. And I never will get it right all the time. But I serve a God who knows it all and gets it right each time. So I come to Him from a space of, I need you to empower me. I need you to strengthen me. I need you to be my completion. And when you keep that attitude, you are truly humble. And then you can seek God for wisdom. Then you can begin to grow and trust in God, because you're saying, I need you. But it's when you put yourself up on this pedestal where I got it together. I don't sin. I don't do that. I don't go out and sleep with nobody. I'm celibate. I am saving myself for marriage. So I'm not sinning. No. But are you condescending? Are you looking down on other sisters who are still struggling with that fight of abstinence and sexual purity? Are you looking down on them and judging them? If so, you're missing the mark. Are you obeying God in every area of your life? And we have to be real with ourselves and say, no, we are not doing it all right. But the grace of God covers us because the Lord sees that we're striving. Grace is not for you to play with, but it's to cover you in those spaces where even when you try hard, or even when you went forth in a striving spirit, you still feel short, and grace, it was there to pick you up. So we're going to be grateful in our meditation for God's grace. We're going to be grateful in our meditation as we request the spirit of humility, and we request to stay in that spirit of humility, and we check ourselves daily to make sure we're remaining humble, and then we're seeking God for wisdom. So let us begin with those thoughts. Remember deep breathing. If you have thoughts, let those thoughts be on meditating on the goodness of God, the grace of God, how the grace has kept you. Just being thankful. And don't think too much into the situations. Right now it's just still thoughts. Thoughts of gratitude. Thoughts of adoration. Thoughts of love. And then just stillness. Let your mind be still for a while. And if you ever want to pause this video because you want to meditate longer than I will, please go ahead, because I woke up late today, so I'll only meditate for about 5 or 10 minutes. And even if, like I said, you want to keep going, just pause it and keep going. Okay? This is a personal walk. You do it how it fits you. I'm just providing a guide. All right, so that's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to stop, but the Spirit of the Lord gave me a wonderful affirmation as I was meditating on wisdom. James 1:5 tells us, if anyone lacks wisdom, you should ask God. I had my kids back in the back a while ago. And I say back in the back, I teach children sometimes during Bible study. And I had them memorize James 1:5. But it just simply says, if you need wisdom, if you want wisdom, if you don't, you should want wisdom, first of all. And wisdom is a combination of knowledge plus experience. So when we ask God for wisdom, we're asking him. You got to be careful. Because just like when you're asking for patience, you're asking for different fruits of the Spirit, know that those things don't just come like sprinkles out the sky. They cost something. And my sister had posted something from a preacher that it costs more when it's out of season. It costs more when, you want something so badly in God. You have to reach for it. You have to seek God. You have to ask him, Lord, I want to be wise. I want to walk in wisdom. I don't want to keep responding foolishly to everything that's going on in my life. I don't want to keep allowing situations to determine my emotional response. I want to be a manager of my emotions, not allow my emotions to manage me. And that's a walk. That's a journey. It does not happen in one day, in 1 year. You may be doing good for several months and boom, a situation happened and you think, I thought I had that. But you ask God for wisdom. And once you get on one level, he always takes you to another level. Like you're never always there. That's the thing. So even if you ask God for love, or if you ask God for patience, he starts you off where he knows you can handle, because he doesn't give you more than you can bear. But then he increases the intensity when he sees, okay, you got it then. Now I got to get you ready for the next level. And that requires a cleaning, a continual self-evaluation, a continuous intimacy with God so that you know, I'm ready to go to the next level with God. And even if on the next level you mess up, God not going to demote you all the way down unless you leave him. But stay with God and he'll continue to push you. You humble yourself, God will exalt you. He does the rest. We just have to be in line. He does all the hard work. We just have to get in line and obey and get rulership and command over this flesh. So the affirmation today is, today I choose to walk in wisdom. I will follow the path of God. Today I choose to walk in wisdom. I will follow the path of God. Today I choose to walk in wisdom. I will follow the path of God. You should have said that 3 times to yourself. Today I choose to walk in wisdom. I will follow the path of God. So when you see foolishness coming, because you got to be wise. And wisdom means I can see it before it hits me. And then when it hits me, I know how to respond in a godly manner. Sometimes a godly manner is saying, you know what? All in his hands. I put it all in his hands. Put it in his hands and let it go. Sometimes wisdom says, I can't, this is above me. It's above me now. I have to give it to God. That's not my battle to fight. So whatever you walk in today, keep in mind, today I will walk in wisdom. I will follow the path of God. When you're on the path of God, it's the path of righteousness. It's the path of truth. It's the path of sincerity. It's the path of integrity. It's the path of love. So walk in that love today. Be blessed.